Hey, welcome to a brand new episode of the Straight Up Show podcast, Music Monday. And guess what, guys? We're still in Africa and we're still hanging out with our friends in Nigeria and Kenya. But so before we leave Africa, we're going to talk about Music Monday in Africa. So this is the very first International Music Monday, and no better way to do this than to bring on a previous guest of the podcast all the way in Nigeria, Mr. Chibuzo. Anokwuru, as aka Patty Bridge. How you doing, Patty Bridge?
I'm doing cool, man. How you doing?
Doing good. And can you just correct me again how to pronounce your real name?
Okay, so it's Chibuzo Patrick Anokwuru.
Okay, but they for short they call you Patty Bridge, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And
But
where did Patty Bridge come from?
okay, that's like I have a first name. Um, but I just call it a middle name, so it's Patrick, and then I just carved out the party in there, and then the bridge I got it from the Chibuzo. I just got it, so I just got party, and then I got bridge from the Chibuzo. So I had to combine it together and bring up have something like party bridge, and then it sounded cool.
Yeah, it does cool, Patty Bridge. You know, like on the previous podcast y'all were on, I was I was butchering your name so bad, man. I feel so bad.
Well,
Like it's
it's
good.
good,
Yeah, I
bro.
appreciate you. Yeah,
It's
man.
cool.
Patty Bridge is a musician in Nigeria. But for people who don't know you, can you tell us about yourself, where you're from, and how old are you? What do you do?
Okay, that's good. I guess I'll start from where I'm from. I'm from Nigeria, Abia State specifically, and Umaya, that's a city. And then I'm currently working on some stuff. I also aside music, I'm also an electrician. I'm just gearing up and upgrading the skill. I'm 22 years, and then I I'm also into um YouTube. Like I make videos and I have to get stuff from people, share content, and it basically does that.
All right. Like I say, once again, thank you so much for coming on our show today. And so, if y'all haven't heard our previous episode about coming to Africa, uh, uh, Patrick is a friend of Udansi, who was a one of our guests on the show. How did you and Udansi meet?
Okay, he's one of my good friend. He helped me when I was trying to set up my YouTube channel. He's been a good friend, and I met him. He also had a podcast channel where he do stuff like trying to get to know more about people, like vlogs and stuff like that. And then when I got in touch with him, we basically are in the same church though. So we often meet, we talk, and then we plan stuff together. So we basically work hand in hand. Like he's a good friend.
Yeah, he is a good person. So shout out to Udansi, wherever you are. So you're in Nigeria. Do you? I know Udansi said he speaks Igbo. Do you speak Igbo as well, or?
Yeah, speaking of man.
I mean, I know it's different. I think he said it was like two different 200 different languages in Nigeria. You guys kind of speak. So I'm not for sure if y'all spoke the same kind of African language.
Yeah, they're like it's kind of weird, man. Like when you come to Africa, there are so many languages. And then Nigeria is kind of stand like a king of all them. Oh, Nigeria has like, if I'm not mistaken, they have hundreds, man, of languages. But they have like the three major tribes. That is the Igbo, the Yoruba, and the Hausa. So that is the major tribes. These ones are most populated. Like, when you go all over the country, these are like you see them, you find them all over the country. They're very popular. And I happen to speak Igbo because I'm from the southeast. So it's kind of divided. When you are from the southeast, you basically speak Igbo. You get my point. And
Okay.
then
Mhm.
when you are in the south, you are basically the Yoruba. You get my stuff. And then when you're in the north, you are a Hausa. So that's the way it goes. And then you have the three major languages.
Okay. Yeah. So when you and are Udansi or conversing with each other, do y'all ever like just speak straight English or is it mostly Igbo?
And most of the times, when we're working on stuff, maybe contents or planning things together, we go with English. But when we talking some stuff, we just basically speak Igbo, you know.
Ah, okay, okay. But man, we're gonna have more with Patty Bridge. I'm so glad he's on our show because you all in are tuned for a treat. This gentleman is a phenomenal talent, young talent. If you haven't seen his YouTube video, we're gonna play some of his music. But make sure you stay tuned on the other side of the break with more of Patty Bridge on Music Monday, all the way in Nigeria, Africa. Stay tuned.
Duty to go the line, are you shots in the dark? Was it hell or high waters? The broke heart. Was it something I say? Just a good restored faith. Was it hell or high waters? And is it too late? Oh, is it too late? Well, my life I've been searching for someone to show me how it feels to be loved, how to love somebody but and after stumbling to the years, I thought I found you just to see you fading. I'm into you now. Did it go the line? Are you shut in the dark? Was it hell or high waters? Broke our heart. Was it something we did? Or just a group stole fate? Was it hell or high waters? Is it too late? Oh, is it too late?
Hey, Calvin here, host of the Straight Up Show podcast. And guess what? We're back bigger and better than ever with new guests, new straight up topics, and a new way to support the Straight Up Show podcast. That's right. You can now support our podcast by becoming a Patreon patron. Straight Up has 4 different tiers that you can choose from, with each tier having their own perks. Your monthly donation helps us produce efficient Straight Up content that you love so much. For more details, visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/straight up show podcast 318. That's patreon.com/straight up show podcast 318. All right, welcome back to Music Monday here on the Straight Up Show podcast. We have our special guest, Patty Bridge, Chibuzo Anokwuru. I probably mispronounced it again. I'm sorry, Patty Bridge, but AKA Patty Bridge. They call him Patrick for short because I, an American who butchers his name. So once again, I apologize, Patrick.
Yes.
But AKA Patty Bridge, he is a phenomenal, talented, great guitarist, all the way in Nigeria, Africa. But so we have him here today. Once again, say thank you for being on the show. But Patty, how did you get into music? Like, what's your inspiration in music? How did you get into it?
All right. So my inspiration all started by listening to a couple of artists like Passenger, Ed Sheeran, and the big guys, John Mayer. You can name them, man. They're all idols. I listen to their songs a lot. I play their songs all the time. So I had this great feeling like, okay, what if I pick up the guitar and start practicing something about the songs. So this moved me. I had to go get a guitar. Um, I started playing, man. Like I learned a few couple of stuff, and then I just worked on some of the songs. As I just did it, man, I over the couple of months, I saw myself, man, doing covering songs and playing like I've never before. So this moved me a lot. It's encouraged me. And then coming down to where I'm from, most of the guys that don't do much Western, and then I kind of see myself as somebody, okay, who is going to maybe teach, stand as some of people who could look up to, and then yeah, finally walk my way through my own music. But those guys are actually exceptional, man. They stand out to me in making my own music and working my way through music.
For right now, you mostly do like covers and stuff like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I also write my own songs.
So when you so what age were you when you started doing music?
I think I've been a fan of music my lifetime, my whole life. But I started doing my own. Actually, I started writing mine from last year. I guess the beginning of last year. But I've been playing a lot of songs, let's say 2 years ago. And then, yeah, 2 years ago.
So like around like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, 19, yeah, 19,
Oh,
2019, 2020. I started writing mine then, 2021.
okay. So let me ask you this. I mean, with you being, you do cover songs and you speak two different languages. Like, or do you mostly do more of English songs, or do you cover like songs in Nigerian as well?
Okay, man, that's a good question. I've been looking forward to that, man. Um, like basically, my stuff is Western, like the kind of songs I listen to, these kind of songs I play. Like even on my YouTube channel, I most of the covers there are like Western, pure Western. But when it comes down here, when I go for like maybe shows or concerts, I had to play the Afrobeat kind of stuff. Africa, what Africa gives to the world is Afrobeat when it comes to music. So, and if you want to kind of fit into the audience so people can, get to know what you do and like what you do, you need to start from what they know. And that is why I can play a few Afrobeats and then, yeah, just did that for the people. Not that I think I enjoy it, but my stuff is basically Western. Even the songs that I write, they are Western.
Okay. And when you mean Western, like what do you mean Western?
Okay, so I guess you know Afrobeats, right?
Right.
All right, so that is basically what Africa gives to the world. But Western in this kind is the kind of songs that doesn't go with much of the beats that the Europeans kind of do. We can draw examples from the likes of Passenger, Ed and like all the artists when it goes to Europe, people who sing and play with the guitar, and then basically English, kind of cool, love, alternative, basically just all around more of Europe kind of songs.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I know you said that you do covers, but you also write and produce your own music. So when you do your music, like what's the story trying to tell? Is it more of a love story, or what's your music mostly about?
Okay. Um, my music is more of, I don't want to say love songs, but I think if there are 100, um 70 or 60 has to be love songs, man. I can't. And then the rest kind of talks about nature, some talks about feelings, some talks about situations, some talks about emotions and how to get better, some talks about, like a couple of stuff that generally has to do with life and how to get on doing better. Some has to do, some talks about encouragement, some like generally basically alternative, I guess. So it touches all area of like depending on the song and what mood I'm in, you know.
I mean, as long as you're creative, man, like that's the best part about making music. You just kind of like you make it. So as I ask every artist that comes on our Music Monday, I want to know
Okay.
which take me to your creative process. Are you more of a person that has to write the music first, then find the beat, or you work on a rhythm and music first, then you write the lyrics? Take us to your creative process.
Okay, man. Um, everyone has their I mean the way they write their songs, but for me, I find it to be more convenient and more simple, I guess, by creating the rhythm. I mean, finding the guitar, like the beats and stuff that I need to use, and then based off that, I can get an angle to where I need to sing towards, it kind of creates a path for me. And then I can just lay the lyrics, man, and it just goes on and on. So I just go with the reading first and then I add my lyrics.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way too when I'm making music. That's why I love it. And like I said, man, some of y'all, I knew about Afro beats because a lot
Okay.
of my friends who do music, they kind of take from that, and that kind of makes me mad because a lot of people don't know about Africa. But if you listen to a lot of music, especially in America, a lot of that
Yeah.
is Afro beat influence. You know what I mean? And even some of my friends right now who are like celebrities, like they admit that they take from Nigerian music and take from South African music. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. And so,
It's
Afro
crazy.
beat is definitely big, and I'm glad to have somebody like Patty Bridge on my podcast. So,
Yeah.
one question before we go to break. So, I know you're really big on guitar, right?
Okay.
Did you teach yourself how to play guitar, or can you read music as well, or is it kind of like hand to hand?
I basically learned playing guitar myself, and I can read music, but just the ones that have to do with guitar. I mean, the tabs, the chord lines, the notes, and all that. I can read all those. I taught myself, man. I got some help from YouTube videos. I But basically, I worked on stuff myself, and then I worked my way through.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, man, that's good. I can see me. I play by ear. I don't play to read music. So those
Okay.
who can make great music and read music, man, I tell you what, that's a definitely great talent. And we have a nice talent with us in Patty Bridge, all the way in Nigeria. We're gonna have more of Patty Bridge on the other side of the break. Stay tuned. It is Music Monday featuring the one and only Patty Bridge. Stay tuned.
Here to the one that will go. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you know, cause it didn't bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones that today, toast to the ones that we lost on the way, cause it didn't bring back all the memories. A memory bring back you. Just a time that I remember when I didn't know nothing, when I believed in forever and everything's still the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody will say your name, cause I can't reach out to call you. I know now one day, yeah, everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday, yeah, yeah. Everything's gonna be alright. Go and raise a glass and say, yeah, to the one that will go. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you know, cause the dream bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Those to the ones that today, those to the ones that we lost on the way, cause the dream bring back all the memories. A memory bring back. Do-dum, 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 do-dum.
Straight up, we know that all lives matter, but historical events have shown that there is an inverse power dynamic between the races in our country. To highlight this, we present our Black Lives Matter merchandise. Because let's be real, some of you don't seem to understand that this isn't the organization, but a message. That message: end inequality towards minorities in America. And just in case that's too complicated for you in English, we have the phrase translated into 10 different languages. Visit straightupshowpodcast.com for this and all our other merch. That's STR, the number 8, showpodcast.com. shirts as low as $19.99.
All right, welcome back. So we're here with the one and only Patty Bridge, all the way in Nigeria. We are on our last stop before we head back to America from our African voyage on the continent of Africa. We've been working with some phenomenal talent, Keno and Kenya, Udansi in Nigeria, and it's how we met Patty Bridge through Udansi. So I want to give a big shout out to Udansi. We've been doing incredible work with the Africans, and I'm glad that I feel like that we are now as Udansi would say, brothers. But yeah, I am so glad that we have Patty Bridge. He is a great, phenomenal artist. Patty, so I want to just get right back into it. So you have a YouTube channel, which before, because like you came on the show like last time. So I had to have you on our show because I wanted to talk more about you because I did go to your YouTube channel and see some of the music you've been putting out, and which if you all are listening to the show, please check out his YouTube channel. But Patty, so what are some projects that you got going on right now that you're working on, or some future videos or music that you're writing? What are you doing coming up next?
Okay, that's a good question, man. With my music, I'm kind of like taking it cool. Starting with like basically working on covers for now. I mean the ones I'm putting out so people can watch. And on YouTube, you can find me as Party Bridge, and on Instagram is party_bridge, and then on Twitter as well, bridge_party. So I currently putting out covers, and then I try to get much as I can. I can say once in every week or once in 2 weeks, so depending on how free my schedule is, you know. So, but over the past few weeks now, I've not been able to put up a content because I've been working on some stuff. I want to increase the quality of my content, and then the audio, the interface, and stuff like that. So I kind of want to create a more quality and presentable video. I was trying the ones I had done. I was trying to kind of put up a start. So for now, I'm just working on those stuff. And then with my own songs, I've not recorded any yet. I just play and then rehearse and have them on, write them down and have them feel good, play in some gatherings and you know hopefully in the next coming I guess years or time. Years is too far, bro. I can put them out, like I can start recording officially.
Yeah. And hey, when you do put out that music, I hope you come on our show so we can hear you and hear some of your new music. Do you ever see yourself maybe like I know what you're I'm not sure what the legal age is in Africa or Nigeria, but do you
Okay.
see yourself going to like different places like bars or restaurants and playing music when it like especially when COVID's over with or
Okay. Like I kind of say, like my stuff. Like I said earlier, my stuff is more Western. So I basically don't see. I don't know, but I kind of see my music fits in the European kind of music. Um, So I don't think it's much Afrobeat like I told you here, people do more Afrobeat, you know. So but if I get like opportunity to play in bars, restaurants and stuff like that, I can do that, bro. Like that is a good opportunity to, show myself and explore my talents and all that. But basically I think that I would be more I will have more opportunity to do that like outside Africa, because that is where my goal is to start like releasing my music too. I don't think I want to like release any of my song here because I don't think it kind of fits into what we give to the world. I don't know if you get on my point.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. It's kind of like, you kind of in a way stuck in a bubble. You can't be you can't be as creative, or I mean, you can be creative, but getting people to listen to it, it
Uh-huh.
won't fall on the ears of some people in Africa, right?
Cool, bro.
Well, let's follow up with this. Like, if you ever had the opportunity, do you think that? I mean, are you wanting to come to America at all, or?
Yeah, man, that is like it's kind of a goal for me. I I don't know how long that is going to take, but it's basically where I want to stay work on my contents, my songs, and work on a whole lot of projects. So it's kind of a goal for me, and I've got a lot of friends there. So it's really a great privilege for me, bro.
Now, are these like Nigerian friends that are in America, or just American friends that you made?
American friends that I made.
Okay. Do you have any Nigerian friends in America?
Yes, bro. Like even my family, I have like my cousins, they're all in America.
Tell them to get you a plane ticket so we can meet.
Bro, that's a good thing, bro. Like I'm looking forward to that too.
And I'm telling you, there are a lot of places in America that, especially when COVID gets better, I guess, when COVID goes away, I apologize. But there are a lot of places in America that I can just see you performing and making money off of it too, because you have that different style of music that I think that and I don't know what it is. This is my not really a pet peeve, but I don't know how foreigners are able to like have the accent, when they're speaking, but when they sing, the accent goes away. Like with Adele and like, what's his name? Seal. They have that accent, that British accent, and like you have that Nigerian accent, but then all of a sudden, like when you sing, it goes away. Like, I don't understand it. But to me, that makes me feel like, that makes you harder to like just do pure music, and I love it.
Oh man, like I think that's cool. Like I've lived with Americans, man. Like when I was in Ghana, I I stayed with Americans a lot. I spent time with them, and then with the kind of songs that I listen to, I think they kind of helped reshape my accent a little bit. When it comes to my music, I guess, I guess. Like I said, I have like American friends. I have American friends, so I think they kind of helped reshape my accent when it comes to my music.
Speaking of American music, like who is some of your favorite American music right now? Like who are some of your favorite artists? Not to cover, but just some of your favorite artists to listen to.
In America, I love Anissa, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah, Anissa is cool. I love Anissa. I'm not like much. I don't do rap like I don't know, but I love Drake. I also love Liam Bridges. You know Liam Bridges?
Yes.
Okay, man, that's one of my favorite artists too. I love him too. So basically, those three men,
Yeah.
they
Well,
kind of yeah, I like the songs. I can play them all and all. They're very good artists.
yeah. I mean, everybody loves Drake. Uh, I think it was Odonte who was like, I like Cardi B, I like the Migos, and I was like, man, if Cardi B and Migos are getting to Africa, man, they're doing something great. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Patty Bridge, all the way in Nigeria and Africa. I want to thank you so much, brothers, for coming on the Straight Up Show podcast, Music Monday.
Thank you so much, bro. It's a privilege. It's my honor.
And Patty, and like you said, you mentioned it earlier, but if people want to find you and find your music, can you tell us about your social media? Please promote yourself.
Okay, on YouTube, I guess I'll start with that. I as part bridge, so you can just type PATY, then the bridge. So part bridge, you get access to my content. I also have a Patreon page where I can get support, but I officially haven't launched that out yet. So aside that, I'm on Instagram, like I said earlier, at party_bridge. And the bridge has to be II. And then on Twitter, at bridge_party. And then on Facebook, there as Anokwuru Chibuzo Patrick. So basically, those are my social media handles, and I look forward to getting contact with anyone at all.
All right. And of course, like always, we'll have all his links and everything below in the bio. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Patty Bridge. Hey, before you go, you're going to play a little something, something for us. Is that right?
Cool, bro.
All right. All right. Let's hear it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Patty Bridge. Play something, brother.
This song I call it "Stranded." I just wrote it a couple of weeks ago, so I hope you enjoy it. Run into the shadow like a risen star, crawl into the grave like a morning ghost. Sitting down on the couch, getting so wet, for you wondered why. We don't keep quiet when it comes to issues, cause we know what it takes just to feel alright. Singing out loud like we're waiting all the time, and the guys getting used to being sad. Cause we know the trust over, screaming out like a man in the senses, saying all the would do is just for you. Coming down on the fast that we've got on us, we hope squadron. Time's flying past, bold and getting young, cause we worry so much about the things going on. Looking for change, yeah, we've got many thoughts on the same last wall. Walking hard, pushing down, we've done on the best. Efforts of the men still hanging on the low, cause the fuzz are making marks. You're still on the low, on the gases and pushes all the time, all the time, all the time. Cause we know that we trust over, screaming loud like a man in the senses, saying all that we do is just for you. Coming down all the fast that we've gone on. We hope squad.